Hi, my name is Lexene, and I'm here to show you the making of my debut single, Nothing.
I've been hiding the darkest parts of me. I've been trying to be everything you'd need. I've got nothing, but I hope you see my love, my love.
It's a lot more simplified in terms of the arrangement. It really is kind of only three instruments, voice, guitar, and bass. So it's simple, but it's emotional and it's raw in its own way. I recorded the guitar with a pair of Advanced Audio 414s. I had one on the neck, and I was using that for finger noise and kind of precision and detail. And then I had one on the butt of the guitar, and that was to give it kind of body and warmth and a real fullness to the sound. There's a guitar bass line that you might hear, and it was actually originally in the guitar part that I play. And when we recorded it, I wasn't quite getting the clarity of the mix that I wanted, so I decided that I wanted to separate the parts, and I played the guitar bass line separate so that you could hear it ringing out as I'm strumming. We originally had a mix of the piece that I sent out to a couple of people, and one of the main pieces of feedback was that we needed some kind of warmth in the low end. So that's where we reached out to Evan Click, who is an amazing bass player, and we got him to bring his upright bass where he did some plucking as well as some bowing to give it just some extra layer of depth. The vocal recording process was a little bit interesting. We have just my regular vocal, which is a lot quieter and more reserved than what I would say is my normal go-to vocal. My next single, Making You Believe, is a soul, gospel, R&B tune where I'm going full powerhouse, and that's a lot more in my wheelhouse. So to have a vocal that was so delicate and restrained, it was very interesting trying to get that precision as well as the emotion without, banking on kind of the power and the rawness that I usually do. We have some vocal harmonies in there, which were a lot of fun to record, but something special that you might want to pay attention to is we took one of the high harmony parts and we actually used a software called Melodyne, which is a vocal tuning software, and we bumped it up 2 octaves, and it created this high shimmering sound, and it was very high kind of whistle tone range. And so what we did was we took the fader down and we ran that through a reverb, and we basically used only the reverb, so we get this high shimmery sound only on certain parts in the chorus. It really creates this kind of depth to the chorus because now we have that upright bass warming up the lower end, and now we have a high shimmer kind of on that high range of the vocal. So it's very cool. So make sure you listen to that on your next listen of the piece. Make sure you check out my debut single, Nothing. It's available on all streaming platforms. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you check back for my next single, Making You Believe, which is coming out next month.